What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another Overwatch video, and today we are going to do a little overview, analysis, and gameplay of the new hero Jetpack Cat. Fan favorite, definitely, out of all the new 5 characters that have been released. This is one of the 2 supports that have been released, and for notable reasons. The cat is very entertaining. I mean, it chases its own little red dot. So, we're going to go over a few of its abilities, perks, and then, of course, as always, we're going to get into some gameplay. So, primary fire is our first thing that we'll overlook. It does 2 things. Not only does it do damage, but it also is the healing mechanism. So, it's great for when there's a cluster of teammates and enemies all brawling in one spot. Great to kind of throw down some damage and heals at the same time. Another thing you might notice is that Jetpack Cat can constantly be flying, compared to Mercy, Echo, or Pharah that utilize kind of like a fuel bar for flying. You can just hold space and the cat will constantly be flying, which is the cat's passive. And of course it can go down. Next ability would be, for my case, the right click. So this is how Jetpack Cat will really get around. If you noticed, the cat is quite slow. Put it up into speed with Zenyatta. Not a lot going on, but with the right click, we do get that fuel bar and, of course, a speed boost with that. Allows the cat to get in and out of fights, as well as utilize a lot of its other abilities for some shenanigans. Next, we have the cat's E, which does 2 things. The cat's E is not only a heal, but it is also a bounce. Used for healing all of your teammates up as well as disrupting the enemy. It's a great ability when you are caught in the middle of a fight or sitting in the back line. But I do believe that the cat gets the best bang for its buck by sitting high above and sending in the projectiles into fights from far away. Since you can just constantly be flying, there's really no reason to be on the ground at eye level. Last ability, which is going to be kind of hard to show here, will be my left shift. This ability allows you to proct your teammates to click their interact button, and they will tether to you. This has been, like I've said, allowing some shenanigans, bringing in diva bombs to unknowing enemies, grabbing Orisa and throwing her around while she is ulting, perhaps grabbing Bastion while he's in turret mode, so you have practically an AC 130 flying around. It's great, but I think that a lot of people have noticed that it is even better for countering the cat's ultimate. So the cat's ultimate allows it to dive bomb into a character, and if the character does not die from the dive bomb, you grab them for a couple seconds, and you can take them anywhere technically, but most people have been dropping them off the mat. With that being said, this allows for a counteracting cat to stand over where you would be dropped with the left shift open for you to grapple back on and stay alive. Very important, seeing a lot of it in quick play and ranked shenanigans. So let's move on to the perks. The perks are Claws Out, which is making quick melee becoming empowered every 6 seconds, wounding enemies for 40 seconds, and slowing them by 30% for 1 second. So obviously the cat has its own melee, but once you enact this ability, it also becomes an ability that will kind of add a bleed debuff onto the enemy that you strike, as well as slowing them. Transport Shielding, gain up to 75 extra shield health while carrying another hero. This is great for that shenanigans that I was talking about before. And then we have our major perks. So the major perks are Headbutt, which makes the frenetic flight, which is the faster moving around flight, allow you to knock back an enemy on impact when flying fast enough. So when you're flying around, you don't really notice, or you won't see it, but when you pick that ability, a blue aura kind of surrounds the cat, and that lets you know that you are going fast enough to knock the enemy over. And then the last ability is Territorial. Purr also damages nearby enemies for 50% of the healing amount, and the knockback is removed. So that takes the E, and not only is it going to be a heal, but it now will be a damage to the enemies and again, taking away the knockback. So, I'll show the speed boost one. So, you get this blue aura, which... Well, I didn't go fast enough. Which will then knock the enemies back like that. And get them out of position. So, those are the choosable abilities. The cat also has the passive that I mentioned before. It is Jetpack, Permanent Flight. Pretty good passive. And is in the sub-role Tactician. So they gain excess ultimate charge when, which carries over after using their ultimate ability. So say that I am at 100% ult charge and I am not utilizing my ult in the moment, I can still be gaining ult charge afterwards. The most I've seen be stored is about 25%, which is still pretty good. So now that we have gone over all of the cat's abilities, let's get into some games. All right, we were able to get the cat, and we got ourselves a defense on King's Row. So this is going to be a great first point to defend with the cat, as well as even if they do capture the point, kind of like the open area, allowing the cat to free fly around the buildings is going to be very crucial. So we're going to probably be trying to utilize a lot of the buildings and the natural cover that is on the map to stay away from getting shot out of the air. We don't exactly have a good character to be dragging around, so I'm probably going to not be utilizing the perk that specifically helps with that. And I probably won't be doing a lot of left shifting. But, alas, we are going to find ourselves with some good characters. I think Symmetra is actually really good on this map. And Domina has just been stupid good. So we got a Reinhardt. Definitely going to have to be careful here. Oh, that's not good. So that's fine. We traded tanks. Or no, we traded a tank for a DPS, which is fine. Just need to make sure I stay away from any sort of point and click characters. Reinhardt is not one to be messed with. That's not good. Oh no, I'm missing a lot of shots. Don't get pinned. Oh. That is unfortunate. Okay. Now we get ourselves an interesting... Oh boy. Alright, we're not doing too bad. I think we just got caught off with that point. Damn. Alright. Alright, we'll probably take claws here. I don't really think... Not really in the mood to get into a fight, into a brawl with any of the characters here. That is for sure. But... that was horrible. Oh no, I ran out of fuel. That's not good. Not good at all. Well, I went in for some shenanigans trying to hold the cat up, but I think that I got distracted while doing that. And kind of lacked on some healing. But looks like we're not doing too bad. Getting rid of the sword is good. We're actually... I feel like we're doing quite well. Let's see how we're doing on heals. Not too bad. Nice. Very nice. They went hog. Oh, they are going to try and take me out of the sky. That is for sure. Missed a lot of those shots. Nice. Nice. Alright, the sword is in the back. The sword is no longer in the back. They died to... Oh, the hog is giving up. Sick. We got ourselves quite a good team here. Looks like their tank left. Not great for them. Great for the video. So, we're still taking off these off angles, trying to find different corners. I think is the best way to keep the team alive, as well as stay out of the eyesight of some of the characters that could be taking me out of the sky, which is not great. Ooh, the cat's up here. Oh, that's not good. Not the sword. And you see, I think that's kind of why I got caught. Because I was... Oh, no. Alright. Maybe a big tire? Or at least a tire to distract. Oh, no. Alright. Well, that was probably a waste of... I don't know what our tank was doing there. But we're probably going to try and... Nice. Those turrets are coming in clutch. And I think that I'll probably take the speed perk. Probably shouldn't have, but I accidentally clicked my left click, so there's that. Alright. Well, now I gotta be the only support here. That's okay. There goes our tank. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh, this cat wants me. Oh, this is pretty good Moira movement, not gonna lie. Uh-oh. Did I even grab her? I did not. I think I got walled off by the Mei. Not great. Not a great look. Doomfist. Self a Doomfist player, huh? Definitely don't want to get in a close space with the Doomfist. That's psychotic. I really need our Moira to, like... Oh, they missed. That was awesome. Horrible tire. I mean, come on. What are we doing? We're doing pretty good on heals, like I said. kind of would really like this Moira to pick up on the heals. I feel like I have to cover the entire team, which I'm not really good at doing. Oh, where are you at? Nice. Alright, locked in. Oh, I got stunned! I got rocked out of it! Oh no! That was funny. This Moira is holding down the line, let me tell you. That's good. Got the cat. Oh shoot. Okay, that's not bad. The Doomfist is stuck in the wall. Oh, he got cooked. Cat died. That's good. Alright, Moira's holding down the line. Not really doing great at hitting any shots. Oh, I got yoinked in that? Nice! Oh, the cat is just C9ing though. Alright. Well, I think that was a pretty good looking game. 7,000 heals, 17 kills. Not too shabby. My other teammates were actually popping off though, so you know, can't really be too mad with that. But yeah, so cat's pretty good. Can be utilized in a bunch of different ways. That was just one of the ways that the cat is pretty good, staying far out of the fight. Oh, well, that's awkward. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day. Peace!